Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the daily card reading for the Summer Solstice 2025, June 21st, 2025. Hello, I am very happy you are here. We've made it. We've made it to the Summer Solstice, to this explosion of summer energy and power and happiness and joy and bright, bright light and heat and humidity. But we are here, and I'm super excited. This reading is not only going to be for the day, but also for the summer solstice, a 2-for-1, so to speak. And I am, when I do these cards, I'm going to be focusing on summer solstice energy and what might be carrying us through from summer solstice on through the rest of the summer. So this will set the tone, I feel, for not only the next few days. It will interweave into the moon phase reading and all of that that's going on. And I have asked that be the focus of the reading. So know that going in. But let's see what the cards have in store for us today. You may have noticed this little area over here is a bit different. I've arranged some small gifts for some special guests that are going to show up here at the end of the reading. So how's that for suspense? Wow, right off the bat, some volunteers have popped out. 3 cards have popped out. So that's the way it goes sometimes. The summer solstice is always such a magical time. It is level with the winter solstice and the magic that can happen around that period of time. I was going to use the pendulum or the magic key to figure out which of all the cards were up top and the main card of the day. But we're going to use this instead, these 3 that volunteered out and popped out very happily for us. Which card is the main theme that we're looking at? All right, there we go. So that's going to be over here. Let me just ask again, is this the correct order? Can we use this order right here? Not sure what it's doing there. That's fun. So okay. So we're going to read this one first. It keeps going to this one for sure. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3 feel. Okay. I would have taken the time to confirm all that, but I have been doing this long enough. I can feel the information come in when it hits, when it starts to go one way. It's hard to explain. All right. Here is what the cards have to say for June 21st. Oh, I've got them upside down. That's fine. 4 of Wands. What a great card for summer solstice. That is great. Look at it. They're enjoying summer solstice right there. That's awesome. How lovely. And then this one's going to be reversed as well. We have the Queen of Swords. Inside, it's like she's watching the party. She's just slowly watching the party. I have a connection to the Queen of Swords. It's very personal, but it is very much a warrior queen's energy and this sense of sitting back almost and just contemplating and enjoying this energy today. And the 5 of Cups. Oh, don't get lost in what could be. Focus on what is. Focus on this magical, wonderful, stable, passionate energy that is the 4 of Wands. This is very much about wistful overthinking and not paying attention to what's around you. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to think about these for just a second. Let's see. The Queen of Swords is definitely watching the merriment. So it's a sense of even the warrior queens need to chill out for a day. Even even those folks that perhaps have been pushing a lot the past few days, take a break today. Relax your mind, relax your insight, relax, and simply enjoy this energy. This is almost like two sides of, again, with the balance and the energy from yesterday. This is an attitude of like, oh, it's the summer solstice, and I'm just going to take a day off, and I'm going to kind of lollygag, and which is, I guess, fine, but there is a certain amount of focus to be aware of, to try and implement, and focusing in on this Four of Wands celebration. But this is about home and hearth. This is about celebrating with close friends, celebrating with family. And even if you don't celebrate solstice, and I want to be very clear about this, you don't have to celebrate solstice. This is the energy in play. I think solstices and equinoxes, they have been a part of our life for thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of years. And I think it is hardwired in our DNA to understand that turning of the seasons, understand that turning of the energy, and understanding the longest day of the year and what that means, no matter how you celebrate it. Some extra information is that this is, the Five of Cups is about disillusionment. It's about almost wallowing in self-pity and wallowing in some heavier energy. And that is, it's not in line with the solstice energy today. And it really does feel like a warning to not spiral into this and this downward spiral, but to be lifted up in ways with music, with good friends, with dancing, with lifting that energy up, because that energy is going to be up already. And it's funny that the Queen of Swords is right next to and across from this card, because the Queen of Swords is pretty much the exact opposite of this in many ways. And you don't have to take part in the celebration if you don't want to, but don't be a downer about it either. Take a break and observe and take from it whatever you want to take. But the energy is going to be very good today, very positive, very celebratory, and something that you can get in on. Enjoy this turning of the wheel. Enjoy this longest day of the year. And in general, solstice energy, like the energy that will be kind of present and prevalent, is this energy, this happy sun, yang, positive, dancing energy. And you're going to miss out if you take this tact over the next few weeks as we move on to, as we eventually head towards autumn. That's not something to be ho-hum about, right? Really step into and enjoy this energy. Try to, if you do fall into this spiral here, and this sense of inner concern and inner focus, and this is also kind of a card of shadow work, it's to take this tact with it. Try to tap into the Queen of Swords energy. I'm also kind of being told that there is, for every reaction, there is a reverse reaction. So in this energy here of high energy, yang, positivity, celebration, security, friends, family, dancing to amazing music, and almost this ecstatic energy, the balancing point is this energy. It's what is up must come down, right? The Queen of Swords, she's the great leveler there. And I think she's maybe reminding us what comes up goes down. Enjoy this energy. Tap into this summer energy. Feel it. Pull from it. And be aware of the other side of it. Okay. Speaking of summer solstice, take the time to enjoy my new friends. They're not new. They're old friends. These guys have been around with me for a very long time, and I've not used them on the channel before because it didn't feel right. Because I have a very personal connection to not only these cards, but to their one of their creators. This is the Faeries Oracle with artwork by Brian Froud and with commentary in the book by Jessica Macbeth. And these cards and I go way back. And so the fair folk, I've invited the fair folk today. I've enjoyed them so much. I want them to be a part of this energy. And they wouldn't have it any other way. They definitely wanted to be a part of this summertime energy. So they're going to be our punctuation card. If they play nice and mind their manners, maybe I'll let them come back. Okay. There you go, folks. So this is the number 1 card. This is a singer card in the deck. This is unity. This is about connection to universal love, connection to the divine, to the sacred. I don't know. We could have, there are other cards that would be good for a summer solstice card punctuation, but this is about finding unity with the divine today. That sacred connection that only you can feel, and reveling in it. That was fun. That was a nice little drop there, guys. Thank you for playing. I didn't even have to use the pendulum for you guys on that one. Yeah, this is about understanding togetherness, that we're all connected, that we all share a common good and a common unity. And if there is someone that you know that is maybe in this place, try to bring them to the dance. If they want to come, try to bring them to the party. I'm going to get the book, and I want to see what... There's the book, guys, my very beat up Faeries Oracle book. And I want to get to... Oh, nice. I want to just... Let me look at this real quick. You guys can... All the power that is looking for a place to happen. Unity is the energy of the cosmos, still unmanifest, still without form. Here we see dark and light, masculine and feminine, active and passive, and other polarities. Asking us to remember the mystical concept that we are all one, unified in a holistic universe. Look at the needs and goals we have in common with others and seek cooperation and community action rather than attempting to do everything on our own. To achieve our goals, we need the active cooperation of others, and to get that cooperation, we must be helpful to them and willing to work with their ideas as well as our own. Remembering our own wholeness. This is so much also in line with yesterday's reading. It's really great how they are connected. What a great card. Thanks, gang. Enjoy, everyone. Enjoy this summer solstice. Really get out there. And yeah, if you know someone that needs to, like, reach out. Reach out. If you know someone that is in this place, you don't have to be, there's toxic positivity out there, right? This is as simple as sending a text. You don't have to drag anyone to anywhere they don't want to go. But sometimes just making sure that you are spreading this energy gently, respectfully, and with kindness in your heart. You might help someone today. And enjoy the dance. Enjoy the music today, gang. Enjoy the song. I think it's going to be some great energy. Not only today, but for the next few weeks to come. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a great summer solstice. And I will see you on tomorrow's daily reading. Peace and strength, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.